Hello and welcome to the first of two Subway Cup final specials. The 2018-19 league campaigns are done and dusted, and now it's time for the glitz and the glamour of the cup finals. First up, the NIBFA Knockout Cup finals at the Ulidia playing fields in Belfast. Ulidia was used to host the games for the very first time, and it proved to be an outstanding choice for the 9 games. Many senior players, past internationals and current managers came out to watch the matches. Now, the first final of the day was the Under-12 Cup final between St Oliver Plunkett and Linfield. This was played in the small-sided games 9-a-side format. Let's see the best of the action. Well, it was Linfield who deservedly took the win in that one, storming into a 3-0 lead through Braden Graham, Tristan Devlin and man of the match Blaine McClure, who was excellent throughout. Conor McVeigh got the Plunkett consolation goal. Now for the second final, which also featured Linfield. It was the Under-14 Cup showpiece, and Bertie Peacock, having beaten Cliftonville and Crusaders in the quarter and semi-finals, made the trip to face the Blues in Belfast. Let's see if they could beat another of Belfast's big sides.
Oh boy, you get corner! Yeah! Come on, Ethan! Come on, Ethan!
Well, Linfield stumbled over the line in that one thanks to two late goals from Ethan Davison and Sam Glenfield's opener, giving them a 3-0 success. Glenfield picked up the Man of the Match award afterwards, and the Blues lifted the trophy for the first time in 3 years. The Under-11 plate final between Linfield and Dungannon United Youth was next up at Ulidia. Let's see if the Blues could maintain their winning start to the day on the Ormer Road.
Good, Zach. Bring it down, play. Come on. Hey, go. Peace, come on. Come on, Peace. Go. Come on, keep going. Jude. Jude. Back. Hey, saddle. okay, hey, it's okay, Zach. It's okay. Come on. There you go. Good job. Good job.
Well, having taken the lead through Luke McAllister, Dungannon couldn't prevent the equaliser from Alex Greer, the match going all the way to penalties with the Blues winning 5-3. Linfield's keeper made the all-important save from James Hardy, with Jayden Charnley dispatching the winning penalty. Zach Bannatyne was named man of the match. Tough overall on Dungannon, but it's the Blues who lift the plate for the first time since 2015. The Under-11 Cup final was the fourth match of the day at Ulidia. We were treated to 6 goals in an entertaining contest between Coleraine and Glentoran. Let's take a look.
Drive, got it. Relax, oh boy, that's it, play, keep playing. Hey. Well done, well done. Well done, Jack.
So the Glens ran out easy winners by 5-1. Oliver Peoples hit a brace, Ryland Sterling, Jack Faluna and Mason Kincaid got the goals for Glentoran. Harry McCormick got a goal back for the Bandsiders. Caed McGrath was named man of the match after the game. The Under-15 Cup final featured Dungannon United Youth and Linfield. The Blues had won this trophy in 2017 and again in 2018. So could they add 2019 to that record? Let's find out. Well, what a fine win for Dungannon, who left the Under-15 Cup for the first time since 2011. Ronan Cassidy proved to be the match winner with the only goal. Michael Forbes was named man of the match after the game. And finally, a special mention to Linfield's Max Greer, who was concussed and had to go to hospital in the first half. Max, we hope that you're fully recovered ahead of the new season. Well, the Under-12 plate is next up. It pitted Windmill Stars and Glentoran together in a match that promised goals. Let's see how this one panned out.
Keep pressing!
So a straightforward 4-0 success for the Glens, with goals from Rio Mullen, Oliver Rudd, a brilliant Jack Lindsay finish, and one from man of the match, Kenzie Beattie. Well done to both teams for such an entertaining final. Now, Game 7 was the Under-13 Cup final between Dungannon United Youth and Cliftonville. This turned out to be a feisty match, with another 4 goals for the spectators. Well, Aidan Hegarty was named man of the match with 2 fine goals in that 3-1 win for Dungannon. Sam Anderson got the other goal for United. Cole Brannigan had earlier equalised for Cliftonville, but was immediately sent off for dissent, which was a shame, as the one-man advantage played out very much in Dungannon's favour. Now, the penultimate final was the under-16 showpiece between Newcastle and Windmill Stars. These two sides had gone toe-to-toe in their previous league matches, so the large crowd knew it would be a close game. Let's take a look. So 3-0 in the end for Newcastle, who had man of the match in Rhys Doyle. Conal Murray, Oisin Savage and Luke Shields were the players on target as Newcastle lifted the cup for the very first time. The last of the NIBFA Knockout Cup finals was the Under-17 Cup, with Willowbank and Banbridge Town going head-to-head. Who would be victorious in this one? Let's see the best of the action.
Double lads. Come on lads, come on, work hard. Well, they slept, guys.
Man of the match, Declan Gill got one of Willowbank's goals from the penalty spot, with Aaron Cush getting the other. It capped off a fine performance for Willowbank. Unlucky though for Banbridge and their goal scorer, Cameron Frizzell. That game rounded off a fantastic day of football at the Ulidia playing fields in Belfast for the Subway NIBFA Cup Finals. 9 superb matches, and congratulations must go to all 18 teams that made it to the finals. To the volunteers, sponsors and spectators, well done to you as well. That's it from us for the first of our Cup Final specials. Allen Park in Antrim was a setting for the National League Cup and Plate finals starting just 4 days later. Some of the teams who were in action today were back to do it all again, with the season coming to a close for 2018-19. See you next time.